You won't believe what just happened to MissP. Shocking footage just hit the internet, and it shows MissP breaking down in tears after seeing viral videos of Oga Obinna Naomi Kuria circulating like wildfire. What started as subtle signs exploded the moment Naomi Kuria publicly admitted that she has a special relationship with Oga Obinna. But that is not all. Wait until you hear what MissP allegedly did right after those videos dropped. Fans are calling her possessive, aggressive, even an attention seeker. But now, it looks like loneliness might be her only friend. And here is where it gets messy. Oga Obinna was given an ultimatum by his fans: find a wife. His response? He needs help choosing between the three musketeers: Naomi Kuria, MissP, or radio baddie Jitabi Suleiman, the woman giving Nairobi men sleepless nights. But hold on, because it's starting to look like Oga Obinna may have already made his choice. And the love triangle, it turns into a full-blown war. Fans are picking sides, timelines are on fire, and another squad is demanding he forget all of them and marry his youngest daughter's mom instead. Tears, betrayal, ultimatums, and a decision that could change everything forever. Who is Oga Obinna really choosing? And is MissP about to lose it all? Stay tuned, because what happens next, nobody saw it coming. For weeks now, videos of Oga Obinna and Naomi Kuria have been circulating online like wildfire. And I'm talking about content that shows them together, laughing, vibing, creating chemistry that you can literally feel through the screen. Their interactions have been so intense, so public, so intimate that fans started connecting the dots. And when Naomi Kuria publicly admitted that she has a special relationship with Obinna, everything changed. And that admission was the match that lit the fuse. Because while Oga Obinna and Naomi Kuria were out there creating viral moments, someone was watching, someone was hurting, and someone was breaking down. And that someone was MissP. The footage of her crying surfaced just hours after Naomi's public confession. But hold on, because that is not even the craziest part of this story. Wait until you hear what fans have been saying about MissP, and trust me, some of these comments are absolutely brutal. Plus, there is another woman in the mix that nobody is talking about enough. Now, social media has become a battlefield, with the comment section turning into war zones. One Twitter user wrote, and I quote, "MissP is too clingy. No wonder Obinna is looking elsewhere." Another one said, "She's always been dramatic. This is just another publicity stunt." Instagram wasn't any better. The trolls came out in full force, with memes, jokes, and ruthless commentary about her emotional state. But here is what really gets me. When you look past all the noise, past all the hate, and past all the harsh judgments, what do you see? A woman who is clearly hurting. And now, watching the man she cares about publicly flirt with someone else, create viral moments with someone else, and build chemistry with someone else. Can you imagine that pain? Let me take you back a bit, because understanding how we got here is crucial.
Oga Obinna Naomi Kuria, please, kindly stop holding this country hostage, because you have been holding this country hostage for the last 2 months. Sasa hakuna kitu inaendelea. Serikali haijengi barabara. Watoto hawajalipiwa capitation fee. Hakuna kitu inaendelea because of you too. You are responsible. Hakuna kitu inaendelea because of you too. Kenya ni taifa ambalo liko na wambea takriban milioni 16.570. Mimi niko mmoja wao. Sasa sisi kama wambea hatuwezi fanya anything kwa sababu hatujui kama mko na story ama hamna. Mnapendana? Mnapendana? Tuambieni kama mnapendana ama mpendani, tuende kwa tukatafuta story pengine. Ndio sasa tumengojea story for the last 2 months atuipati. Naomi Kuria naona kwa birthday ya Obinna unamwambia hapo happy birthday king. King. Peke yake king. Naomi Kuria king peke yake, hakuna kitu kingine unaweza sema. Wewe sema my king. Obinna na yeye anaona anachukua Naomi Kuria anampandisha hapo kwa gari akimwambia sijui look na hizi nini. Alafu hatujui mlienda wapi. Did you do anything kwenye mlienda Obinna? Did you do anything? Sisi kama waambia tunaumia, hatuna story. Kuna kitu mlifanya, tuambieni kama kuna kitu mlifanya na mtuambie kama kuna kitu inaendelea ama kuna kitu inaendelea ili tupate story. Na kama haiko mtuambie so that we can go to look for story somewhere else. Stop holding this country hostage bana. Watoto wasomi kwa sababu yenu. You know, so mtuambie within the next 24 hours.
A few months ago, Oga Obinna's fans started a campaign. They were tired of seeing their favorite radio personality single. So, they gave him an ultimatum. Find a wife. And being the entertainer he is, Oga Obinna played along. But here is where it gets interesting. He didn't just pick one woman to focus on. Instead, he presented what he called the Three Musketeers. 3 women, all stunning, all accomplished, all vying for the attention. First, we had MissP, the one currently nursing a broken heart. She had been in Obinna's circle for a while, and many believed she was the front runner. Then we have Naomi Kuria, the plot twist that nobody saw coming. Naomi is gorgeous, confident, talented, and when she entered the picture, she didn't just enter, she made an entrance. Her energy with Obinna was electric. Their content together started racking up views like crazy. And when she made that public admission about their special relationship, she essentially threw down the gauntlet. She wasn't playing coy. She wasn't being subtle. She laid her cards on the table for everyone to see. But wait, there is a third musketeer, Jitabi Suleiman, another radio baddie who has been giving men sleepless nights. And Jitabi is smart, beautiful, funny, and her interactions with Oga Obinna have their own unique flavor. While Naomi brings the fire, MissP brings the emotional depth. Jitabi brings this playful intellectual vibe that has its own appeal. So you have the 3 incredible women, all with different strengths, all connected to one man. But that is not all. Wait until you see what happened next, because there is another woman that a whole squad of fans is pushing for, and this revelation changes everything about this love triangle. Just when you thought that this situation couldn't get more complicated, enters another layer. A significant portion of Oga Obinna's fan base isn't supporting any of the 3 musketeers. Instead, they are campaigning hard for Oga Obinna to settle down with his youngest daughter's mother. And yes, you heard me right. There is an entire movement online pushing for Oga Obinna to reunite with his baby mama. Their argument: she already proven herself. She has given him a child. She knows him on a deeper level, and they share a bond that goes beyond romance. They share parenthood. Comment sections are flooded with messages like, "Obinna, go back to your daughter's mother. Build that family." Others say, "Stop playing games with these women and focus on the woman who gave you a child." They argue that for the sake of his daughter, for the sake of stability, for the sake of genuine connection, his baby mama is the obvious choice. But here is the $1 million question. Does Oga Obinna feel the same way? From his public behavior, it seems he moved on. The playful flirting, the public displays of affection with the 3 musketeers, the content creation, all of it suggests he is exploring new possibilities. So here we are at the heart of the matter. It's becoming increasingly clear that Oga Obinna might have already made his choice, and if the viral videos, the public interactions, and the chemistry are anything to go by, Naomi Kuria seems to be winning this race. Their content together has been dominating social media. Every post, every video, every appearance together generates massive engagement. The algorithm loves them. The fans are divided on them, but one thing is certain: they are making noise, and in the public world of social media and entertainment, noise equals relevance. But while Naomi might be celebrating, MissP is clearly devastated. That breakdown we witnessed wasn't just about losing a man. It was about watching your replacement be celebrated publicly. It was about seeing the person you care about Create the same moments with someone else that you thought was special just to you too. It was just about realizing that maybe you were never really in the race to begin with. For the women involved, they are not just competing for a man's affection, they are competing in front of an audience that will either crown them or destroy them. For MissP specifically, her emotional breakdown will probably follow her forever. That video will resurface, the memes will be reposted, the joke will be retold, and that's the price of heartbreak in the public eye. Meanwhile, Oga Obinna continues to navigate this situation with his characteristic humor and charm. He's keeping people guessing, keeping the engagement high, and keeping the content flowing. Whether this is genuine confusion about who to choose or strategic entertainment planning, only he knows. But the impact on these women's lives and emotions, that is very real. So, where does this leave us now? We have a woman broken and in tears. We have another woman confidently staking her claim. We have a third woman waiting in the wings, and we have a baby mama being championed by a vocal fan base. And we have Oga Obinna at the center of it all, holding all the cards. Who will he choose? Will MissP recover from his public heartbreak? Will Naomi Kuria boldness pay off? Or could Jitabi pull off a surprise victory? Or will fans get their wish and see him reunite with his daughter's mother? Only time is going to tell, but one thing is for certain, we will all be watching because this story is far from over. The drama will continue, the emotions will intensify, and eventually a choice will be made, and when it is, the internet will absolutely explode. So, what do you think? Who should Oga Obinna choose? Drop your comments below because I want to hear your thoughts. And if you have been following this saga as closely as I have, make sure you have subscribed so that you don't miss any updates. Hit that like button if this video kept you engaged, and share it with anyone who needs to catch up on this wild situation. Until next time, stay tuned, stay engaged, and remember, in the world of celebrity drama, anything can happen.